initially I had to take some time to really get myself into a stable, well, more stable emotional space. So I was acutely aware that when I felt emotional, that was detrimental to Jade and how she felt about herself and everything that was going on. So there were a few times when I asked stupid questions. I couldn't contain myself. I said things like, "Oh, can't you just stop, please? Just don't do it. Why are you doing it? Have you hurt yourself today?" Behind there was a lot of fear and anxiety coming from within me. And I very quickly learned that when I behaved like that, when I let that out, when I let that show, that it just made things so much worse. And that was quite a big learning curve, and I had to learn that really, really fast. So I kind of did that a few times, and I was like, gosh, I really need to pull myself back here. Better not say anything. Better just say the right thing, and just keep it in, and then speak to Joel and release out my emotions later on, or lock myself in the bathroom and have a cry on my own when she's at school, or whatever. So I was afraid, because I could see that when I did let her see that I was afraid and unsure about how things were going to progress, how things were, that I could make it worse. That's true. So I kind of retreated a little bit. I learnt to say the right thing, especially when I wasn't feeling very strong inside that day. I learnt how to fake it, if you like, which is actually a big part of the course. I talk about how to fake it till you make it, which I really stand behind. It's not insincere. It's actually very much about having a goal. I want to make it. I can see myself being able to be strong. Right now I'm not feeling so strong, so I'm going to just project that I'm strong. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
And the importance of that is, it's not just so that Claire or the parent feels better. It's because it's so important that the parent projects stability and confidence and optimism, because the child will look to the parent. And if you're all over the place, the child's even more all over the place. The child has to look to you and feel something of security. So even if you don't feel it to start with, what we develop kind of little tricks and tips to at least outwardly project you had it all together, so the child goes, okay, well, at least someone in this house has got it held together. And that's helped so many parents. That's really, really good stuff.
I mean, I had to be able to look her in the eye and say, don't worry, this is going to be okay. We are going to get through this, I promise. Without kind of falling apart. And in the beginning it was hard, but you just have to.
That's a role I played actually as well, because I was less involved in the detail of it. I could just stay strong. So I never showed Jade any worry or any anxiety. I was all like, we've got this. We're going to get through this. Don't you worry. We're with you. We're going to get through this.
What were you feeling on the inside though?
I didn't let myself go to those places, because I didn't want to risk being swamped by those things. So I just held on to, we will get through this. Because if you start looking into that box, it's a very scary place to go. So I just didn't.
Hey everyone, it's me again, and I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And I'd just like to tell you that you can play a crucial role in your self-harming child's recovery. And you can find out more about how you can do this by downloading our free ebook, or looking at our online course, which will teach you step by step how to support your self-harming child back into health and happiness. And I really recommend you do these things right now, because they could be the most important and crucial step you take towards supporting your self-harming child's recovery.